Hi guys, I'm doing my updated photocard collection and basically there's quite a lot here, but to put into context I only have 4 binders for like photocards, just these little things are just extra. And yeah, so I have 1 binder for my boy groups. All my boy groups go into that binder, and that's the biggest binder I have. And the second binder is my girl group binder, so it's my main girl groups, so like Twice, WGSN, Preston, girl groups like that. That's the second biggest binder, and I also have my Red Velvet one here, which is just for Red Velvet. This one's quite small, and then I have the same size binder, this one out here. That is my other girl groups, so it's like my girl groups that are not a priority for me, just cards I have of them. And yeah, so I guess I'll be going through all these, but altogether I have a total of 5 like binders, and the other binder, this one here, is just random things I get from albums, but there's only boy groups in here, just because they didn't fit in the binder I have, and my boy group binder is already big, and it's not photo cards that are in here, it's just bigger things, I'd say. And here, this includes Red Velvet things, and this is for CDs. So yeah, I think this will be a really long video because I have changed a lot in all my binders, and I'm really happy with how my collection is going. It's going in a good direction, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next clip. I'll be doing Red Velvet first. I think I'll just be going through the same order I did for the last update, but whenever it gets a group that one of the small binders have stuff included in it, I'll bring the other binder up. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I apologise if it gets dark throughout the video. I'm recording this quite, not late, but at night time, so the sky can change colour anytime now. And yeah, so firstly we have Red Velvet, so we'll do the main binder first. And here we have the cover page. It's still the same. This is kind of overflowing, well, it's nearly at the brim, but I think I need to get a new binder because this one's messing up. Like, I don't know, it's just open, it doesn't close fully, and sometimes the sleeves slip through, so I apologise if that happens. But let's get on to Red Velvet. I've not really updated this a lot because I think there's a few things I need to add to this, but yeah. And to mention, some of the other groups I've not done these for still. I've been quite lazy and not really updated them, and I still need to, I kind of want to redo the cover pages, but it's still not happened yet. So I actually did this a while ago, but I didn't actually put them in my binder. I only did it for Ice Cream Cake, but I'm not too sure if I want to keep it because the backs are plain, and I want to experiment with what I want to do with like the little filler things. And this is what I came up with just now. I kind of placed a background and then put Ice Cream Cake on, like, I did an outline of a photo card basically, so I did 9, and then I put the picture underneath, like the little fan site, I did get some freebies with it. So I got some stickers. I really love these ones. I really don't want to use them. But yeah, the freebies are nice. And I think, yeah, I just think these are freebies they made for maybe like another set, but it's really nice. And then some postcards. I think this one was a freebie. And the backs. It was the first ever group order I got from a fan site. The fan site talked English, so the communication was really good. And I also got a banner here. I got a Sogi one and an Irene. I also did get a cheering banner, but and a smaller one with some fans. But yeah, that was on my wall. I don't have this in my binder, but apart from that, there's just the official things I have, like from the A5 photos, and then the automatic ones, and then stickers, which I'll show you in a second once we get to it. And those are in the smaller binders I have. Okay, I think I'll zoom in for it. So I have two that are current. So I have two that are currently used. As I said, I got 5 because of the 5 members, and yeah. So these photos have the fan site ones I have in it. So it has Sylvie and Irene. And then there's a lenticular one. Just take it out to show you. And yeah, so I definitely will buy from more fan sites. It's just I've not had one before. I've not had like fan site goods, and I really do like them. So then it goes on to Sophie here. That's her lenticular one. So it's a little bit, you can't really tell that much, but she moves a little bit. I don't think it shows on camera there. I was doing it the wrong way. But yeah, they're a little bit big for these sleeves, but it's somewhere to store them, and I really don't mind. So if I get any other fancy goods, I'll probably just put them in here. And I put one of them in the front because I didn't want to have one by itself. So that was one of them. And then this one is where I store the stickers. So since you get basically double of your stickers with the sticker sets, I put one in here and then I kept the other ones just somewhere in a safe spot. But yeah, these ones are for my collection. So we have the rookie ones and Red Summer. Originally the Red Summer ones didn't fit in here because there was a white border around it, but I managed to cut it off with a X-Acto knife, so they fit perfectly if the white border wasn't in there. So that's all that's in there, and that's my Red Velvet one. We'll go on to Ghetto Grips now. So this is my main Ghetto Grip binder that doesn't have Red Velvet, but if Red Velvet was to be in like a shared binder, it would be this one. So yeah. So here's quite a mess. But I quite like it, it's really pretty. It's just basically all the notes I have from sellers and trades I've traded with in the past. And then here, these are just some of the inserts I have for Oh My Ghetto, because we'll get into that later. I'll talk about it once we get into the Oh My Ghetto section. But yeah, so I have extra sleeves here because I've bought a few Dreamcatcher cards. So I think I've got their Japanese ones along with that Joy one from Zen Market. So yeah, that one will, these sleeves will be for Dreamcatcher. I've just not made a page for them. So the little tracking page there, nothing's really changed with them, I would say. I did manage to get Solji's Eclipse photocard, and then this is for their lady comeback. Yep, and then the standee you get with Eclipse. So I also have in my CD binder the CDs I pulled from Night Rather Than Day, and I pulled Hanny's one, and then I bought another album with Jungha's CD because I really like these ones, but I still need to get Ellie and Kitten. Yeah, I think Jungha's is my favourite. I really love this comeback. It's one of my favourites from them. I just wish Solji was in it. So yeah, and then we go into Promise 9. Promise 9, I don't know if I'll collect all members, but just depends because they're still not with their album yet and they're having a comeback soon, I think. So yeah, that is to be continued. And then here we have Luna. Sorry if it's like cut off at the side here, but I wrote temp here because it's temporary, because I messed up the printer. Like, I don't know what it did. I think I didn't make this text black, so it's brown, because I wanted to put in their like logo, their signature logo there. And yeah, I messed it up here because I didn't put the group in for the mix and match for Odd Eye Circle, sorry. And yeah, so it's made some progress since last time because I had no photocards in January, and now I have quite a few because I just started collecting them. And I have Hassel's full set for her single album. I should mention how I laid these out. So I'm doing the method I did for the 6 members, because I'm going to put their attendance cards there, and I'm only going to have their solos here and not have their unit ones, their group ones. So just because there's 12 members, so there'll be 4 for each member, because 1, 2, 3 times 4 is 12, so it works out perfectly if I do it that way. And I have all the go ones. Amazing. And then here, these are the unit ones. So the way I've laid it out is quite weird. I've put the one that's, I don't know how to describe this, so like Hyunjin and Heejin, version A and version B here instead of having it there, because I kind of like how it would look, because they're both touching. And then, so let's see, Hassel was here, and then, no, Hassel was here if that other Hyunjin and Heejin version was there. That Hassel one, the version B would be here. And I don't know, I don't like the look of that. Just, I don't know. I just think in my head it will look nice if I get some of the cards. So then we have the last unit, YY Bye Bye. I still need the version A for True and Go one. I do have an extra one of these if someone would want to trade. That'd be perfect because I want to complete this set, and that's mainly all my Go one photo cards to complete. And then onto the unit ones. I don't want to talk about this because it's quite sad. So I should talk about how I laid them out. So I do it in H order and then I reverse it from here. So it was Vivi, Hassel, Hyunjin, Heejin, Heejin, Hyunjin, Hassel, and Vivi. I don't think I will put it in the order of the girl's number. I kind of like age order a bit more, but it works for this because it's by release basically. And then for Mix and Match normal version, I have Cherries and the group for it, which is okay. And then none for the other ones. And then here I have 2, well I think I have 4 actually. No, I just have 2. This will be for the Beauty and the Beat scene layout. I've not put in any extra cards here because I'm going to be getting them anyway, and I'll probably do an unboxing now, hopefully. If I do get any doubles, I would want to trade them, because I did buy 4 for normal and then 4 for limited, just so I have a photo card for each member if I do get each member, which won't be realistic. And yeah, and then here I've kind of not put a slot in for these ones. I should, because they're transparent, but these are for the transparent lining up. I think that's the lining up, but I get confused with the lining up and up and line. But yeah, I don't have any of the first 6 members, but I do have gold ones. I want to put a white background just because you can see through the Omega names, but I wouldn't want to write their names on it, and so that's why I have these little tab things. And I kind of put it in their colour group, kind of. I don't know. So that's Luna. It's actually not that bad considering I only started collecting when I got my first albums, which was last month, the end of last month maybe. So here's Omega. The problem with this is I want to collect all members, but it's just too much for me. So I'm only gonna prioritize collecting Bunny and then focus on the other members, because I really do love their photo cards. So that's all I have for Bunny just now. Then I have the postcards that you get from Pink Ocean, and I just have all the member cards I have bought or traded or pulled. I really don't want to give these away, that's why I'm going to keep them and just collect them if I find any of their cards. It's just hard for me to collect all my girl. So yeah, so here we have Preston. I'm really liking my Roa collection. I should replace this one soon because I'm getting Roa's, I think it's the card you get from their showcase for Preston V. And yeah, this will be complete, this page. And I think I'll have to make a new one for the Preston V photo cards because I did buy 6 copies. I'm not a person to like buy loads of copies for albums, but in these cases I think it's necessary since I really love the groups. Here I have her thingy. I don't know what to call this because it's not a postcard and it's not a Polaroid. It's like squared, I don't know what to call it. I have that for the scale out. I don't know whether to put a blank background on that, but I need to put them here just so you don't see the other cards. Element of surprise. And then I have the Buy High concert cards. Still only have 2 members. It's not priority for me to get all members yet, but I have seen them on eBay and I can get them anytime really. And then here we have prismatic version for High Preston. I have all members, and then I'm still looking for the 3C members for High Preston, the lasting version. And then I have profile cards complete, and then the stickers, and then this is the skill out photo cards. So I'm not got the album, but I do have Yuha's photo card. So hopefully I don't pull her in my in version when I do eventually get it. And then out version. And I thought it'd be best to put these in 3 pocket sleeves instead of 4, just because in total without Roa there's 9 members, and then I'd have to leave Kyla out on her own if I had 4 pocket sleeves. So there's more pockets than I would have if I used 4 pocket sleeves, but I kind of like the way this would work. Okay, so I have to charge my battery, but it's too late, so I can't use natural lighting, so I'm going to use my light so you can see my shadows, so I apologise for that. But yeah, so I do have Johanna's little square Polaroid thing, postcard. Don't know what that is. But I do apologise if there is any difference in the lighting as well, but just because I had to put my light on, and sometimes like just where my table is, it casts shadows down, and I don't have my lamp on my table just now, so I can't like balance it out. So yeah, and we go into Twice. Twice takes up basically half of this binder. If you can see, by like pocket wise, you can tell where each one starts. So basically all of this is Twice. And yeah, even though I don't have all of Twice's releases, I still have a lot of their photocards, and I have completed quite a few sets recently, and it's just really, really amazing because I think I'm only gonna, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Twice now, because I collect all 9 members and that's a hassle already, and since I collect so many groups, it's kind of hard to keep up with Twice because they have loads of comebacks. I don't understand how they can do it all, but just because I can't keep up with them myself and I'm not doing anything. So I need to update this, because last time it has Merry and Happy, and then What Is Love came out and there's 10 cards for each member, so RIP me. But I did manage to finally complete, well, I don't think this was in my new one, but I have the full set for the Slowly Begins adult version. And then for the child version, I have the version 1 complete, and I also have version 2 complete, so the Slowly Begins is complete for me. And just to give a deep sigh, amazing. And going on to page 2, I have all of the cards for the Fluttery ones, which is great. And then I nearly have all of the selfie cards. I just need Momo's, and I've bought hers on a bid. Ouch. I bought hers on a bid, and it should be coming soon. I don't know if it's posted out, it's been posted or not, but finally this set will be completed as well, because I was just missing hers for a while. And then onto the lenticular cards, I've still not completed this. If anybody does want to trade for Momo or Juho, I'm down for whatever, because these cards are really expensive, especially on the bids. Like, loads of people like to bid on these ones. So I have an extra Sana that's up for trade. I have the sleeve thing that comes with it as well. And then on to Twice Coaster Lane 1, complete set for selfie cards. I've completed this a while ago. No, I didn't complete this a while ago. I recently got Trees. That's the one card I was waiting on, but I finally managed to get hers, so that set's complete. And holo cards are complete. How beautiful. Oh my god. You might be thinking this collection for Twice is quite okay, but seriously, after you get past a certain point, which should be soon, I think it's after the Christmas cards, it just goes completely downhill from there. So these are the selfie cards for the Lane 1 Christmas edition. Yeah, I'm happy I got these, because I really like Sana's one because her hair is really pretty and I like it black. I really love Jungkook's one as well. I like that outfit they did for this. But even though they didn't have a comeback, they just released the album. It's quite frustrating. So these are the holo versions for the Christmas special. I have Nayeon, Sana, Jiho, Dahyun and Jiyoung. Basically I have half of the whole set. Don't know if I can play this anytime soon, because I have mentioned these cards are quite hard to find because it's a Christmas special, and obviously it didn't get promoted as much because it wasn't a comeback. And also it's the holo cards. The selfie ones go for a bit cheaper, that's why that set's complete. But the backs on these ones are so pretty. Love it. And here we have the yellow version for Lane 2. Just need Mina's. I managed to get the other members I was looking for this one. And then we have the pink version. Sadly I still have Chiyoung's, because I only have the one version of Lane 2. It's just there's so many copies for one album. It's the same with 17. Like, it's too much, honestly. Because the more like albums they have, the more photo cards they'll have, because these groups have so many members in it, and it's just, I literally bow down to anybody who collects the 30 members of 17, because I can't even keep up to date with 5 members. Even albums, I'm really bad with collecting albums, but these are the standee things you get in Lane 2. I don't know whether to put the little backs on them, but just because they don't fill up the whole sleeve, so you can see like Dahyun behind her. So for Signal, Dahyun's blue version. I want to focus on this set just because this is the only version I have for Signal. And then, yeah, I'm so excited. But I do have some of the holo cards, which is great. Just hopefully when I get the 2 other versions of this album, I don't get any duplicates. And then here, this is where it gets tragic. I recently changed the like sleeves I had, because I the ones I like had for the first update, little collection update of the year, these little insert things were too thick, so when I was trying to take them out they'd get stuck, because I measured them to be the size of these sleeves and not like a photo card. So I kind of just measured what a photo card size would be and like made it a tiny bit bigger, and I stuck with that just to keep it a consistent size, because some of the ones in my other video was quite uneven, and these ones are a bit better. So yeah, that's why these ones are, so I haven't put them in. I would have if I didn't change them. I just don't have, I didn't have enough paper. I need to get some more. But yeah, so these are Twistagram photo cards I have. These aren't from the albums, I actually just traded them, because I thought why not just trade, because other people will need the photo cards I have and I'll need these eventually. Doesn't matter if I have the album or not, because I can trade them off if I do pull them anyway. So I just decided to trade, and these are the photo cards I got from that. And then I'm not putting sleeves for What Is Love yet, because I don't think I have enough name pocket sleeves. I'm running out, and I only have maybe like 5 or 6 left, so I don't have enough for the 10 sleeves. I don't know how I'm going to set it out. I think I might just do sets and not members. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Honestly, some people have like finished collecting the sets and I'm just sitting here like, what did I do? Like, huh? So yeah, I really praise those people who collect them so quick. I'm just really slow at collecting stuff, as you can see, because my collections get somewhere, but it takes a while for them to progress. But we go into pre-order cards now. I'm all up to date apart from What Is Love. There's 2 versions for What Is Love, I think, but I have all of them. I don't know whether to keep them separate from the album photo cards or put them where the album photo cards are. I don't know if that makes sense. So that's from Too Merry and Happy, and then these are the Twice Super event. And then these are all group cards I have. Group / unit ones. I might get the I think it was, I don't know, I can't remember which M-Wave one it is. I think it's lane 1, because there's a M-Wave Polaroid for that. So now we go into these. It's so tragic. They're not my priority just now, but yeah. It's quite sad. And then just some Japan group cards. And then my Sana Twice TV postcards. And then I just have inserts from albums here. I don't think I put these in. Well, I don't think I had the real ones, but I managed to get my top 2 in here. So this is one pocket sleeve, and I just put the 2 members. I tried to fit Jungyeon in, but it just wasn't happening. So I just managed to get these 2 in. And then postcards from lane 1. in the other version. And then postcard from Lane on Christmas edition in Signal. And then I put the stickers after that. More stickers. And then here are the little insert things you get from the lenticular cards. So this is the space for Momo, and then that's the one for Jiho. And I just put the super event thing in there. So here, I actually have all the members for the holo cards, but I'm missing one slot here. I kind of find it annoying. So if anyone would sell that to me, that'd be great, because it's just, it's sad to see one just missing. And then here are just the pre-order cards, the pre-order sets, what you get with them. Okay, so that's twice. Finally, it's quite a lot, and it's not even like all the releases yet because I've not put What Is Love in there, so I might need to give twice its own binder. Tell me how you guys organize your binders, because I think I need a bit of help. I can't keep on like adding binders to my collection just because I don't have enough space on my shelf. Okay, so I forgot to show my Twice CD plates. So I'll just like cut it in to where Twice was. So I didn't have any pieces of paper at the time with me, so I just used cue cards. So I used cue cards to kind of place where I was thinking of putting all the other members, well, all the other CD plates I don't have. So that's why it looks quite tacky just now. But these are the CD plates I have, and I don't really know how I'm going to lay them out, just because I don't have most of them. I only have like a small fraction of them. So this is what I have just now, so it's quite small. So I only have one Jungyoung one, and one Momo, and one Sana. So yeah, I have one for each member at least, but as I said, it's small, so it's still having a chance to grow. But when I do have some more of the CD plates, it's just quite awkward because there's 2 slots. So I think I might just keep it with member instead of having them all together, because then one of them would be left out. But I quite like how it's looking just now. It looks really pretty. So yeah, if you want to know where this is from, it's from Muji. It's a really good brand. It's like really minimalistic, I'd say. Like I got this from online. I think there's shops mainly in Asian countries, but there's one in London, I think. I don't think there's loads in the UK, but they do ship worldwide. I managed to get this online, which is great because I really wanted one. So yeah, that's the CD. That's how I'm. Ooh. Sorry, that's how I'm storing my CD plates, which I think is quite a good idea, because I've not seen any pages where I can like insert them into my binder, and I think I'd be too scared to put them in my binder along with my photo cards. So yeah. So lastly we have WSN. I need to take this out because I thought there was, when I typed this, it was before the album came out, so I thought there was 3 versions for the photo card, but I'm thinking there's just one. I don't remember, but I've only seen one version go around, so I'm just assuming it's one. And I've not filled out this at all because I've definitely I've got more happy moment photo cards, and I've got a few more of the secret ones. So here's that one. That one's not changed. Even though she's like my main bias, I kind of focus on all members. I don't really prioritize my top members. So I actually changed this. I put I managed to make 4 members my top members instead of 5, just because it made the collection look a bit better, because since there's 4 members that are in my top, minus that from 13 would equal 9, so then I would just have 9 members and not have like 1 left out. And I know there is group cards, I've just not managed to like insert them in because I've not found them or pulled them. So what I'm doing with my top 3 other than that one is I'm just gonna put them in age order, then release. I think it looks quite nice. And I forgot to mention here, I kind of separated it because I usually put album photo cards together than other ones, but since there's 4 for Happy Moment and then there's 4 from releases before Happy Moment, I'm just gonna put the Would You Like concert card in the middle to like kind of separate it and like give it space, because I can continue this on from Dream Your Dream. So yeah, and so here is my top 3. So it's Sunny, Loda and Mickey. I have all of Loda's the secret cards. These are so cute. And then here is from WJSN. I only have Sunny's and I don't have their concert cards. And it actually works well with this layout too, because it starts from the first version in 1, 2, 3. So Sunny did Mickey's version A, Happy version A, and then Loda's version B for the happy version, and then Mickey's version A. So I'm nearly done with my top 3. Just need 3 more cards, which is great. But I managed to, in the process of trading with someone for some more Happy Moment cards, which is great because I really want to complete that set. I think that would be like amazing if I do complete it, because there's a lot of cards. So anyway, this is the secret photo cards. I managed to pull Subin, the key version, and I have not replaced, well, I've not inserted like the paper things for this, for the lock version, just because I've not found any other members for that version yet. It'd give me more motivation if I did, but I've just not found myself to do that. And then here's from WJSN. Not done that either. I'm quite lazy. But I have Subin and Unsu. And then this is Happy Moment version A. Only 1 card. I have Solas. And then for the version B, I have Sola, Bona, Unsu, and Sungsu. And then for the Moment version A, I have Bona, Subin, Sungsu, and Daeyeon. I think this card is so pretty. And then for the Moment version B, I have Solas as well. So I'm really finished Solas cards. I just need one of her versions. And then I have 2 Sungsu as well, so that's quite good. And I don't have a insert page for Dream Your Dream. And then this is the insert you get for Happy Moment. And this is Chungha's. I ran out of printer ink, but I managed to refill it, but I've not had the chance to print out her page yet. I might put her in the like non-priority binder, just because I don't have any of her cards yet, or albums. So when I do get a chance to get her cards / albums, I'll probably put her back in here. But yeah, these are the inserts I have for that, and then that's the binder done. I did have, I keep on referring to my old video, but I think it's good comparing because seeing the differences. So I did have Soyoung's page in here, but Idol finally debuted, so I'm going to put them in somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to collect all members, but I think I have top 2 just now. Top 2 or top 3, but I wouldn't mind collecting all 6 members. I'm just a sucker for girl groups. So with that said, let's go on to the non-priority girl groups. Now this, okay, so this binder might be messy. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with this. Some groups in here I don't know. So I put my signed Yuna postcard here, just because I don't think I would get any of the other members, and it's quite special because it is signed. But here we have AOE. Not much has changed with this. Did manage to get her Yuna's a week version? Yeah, the week version for Good Luck. So that's a plus, because this was the first Yuna photo card I actually have received. And then nothing has changed here. I still need Taehyung's player card for Good Luck, and then I managed to trade Oh my god. I managed to trade a photocard for her ID, her Angel's Knock ID, which is great. So that's away. Still quite tragic. And then here we go into FX. Not much has changed with this either. So what I did manage to do is get the group card for red light. I'm happy to have this because I know there's different versions of the photo card because there's like rounded corner edges and then straight corner edges. I'm probably going to look for the straight corner edges because that's the ones I had in my album, so I think it's nice to like keep it looking consistent. And then the grip card for, I think this is Electric Shock. I can't remember. Yeah, Electric Shock. So yeah, this is messed up. I messed up the markings for this. I didn't know what versions was what, and I scored out the wrong ones, and I just left it like that because as I said, my printer ink was running low at the time, and yeah. So like, it's kind of just a reminder for me to know this, but I've not changed it. I haven't printed out anything else for my binders, so I'll need to do that soon. But I don't know what I'm going to do with my G-Friend collection. So nothing has changed. I don't know if I want to collect one member because I think it'd be easier for me, or just stick with the 3 members because, as I said, this binder is like non-priority, so if I just find a card and it's like a cheap price, for example like this FX card was really cheap, so I just managed to buy it. And in like cases like that I'll probably do that, but I don't know about G-Friend just because I don't see lots of people trading and I'm not like one of the first to want to get their cards. I just really like the group. I don't know, mixed feelings. So yeah, and here we're going to IY. Again, nothing has changed, but I did manage to put the little white background on this, but I figured if I do that I would be blocking the other side, because for the unit ones there's 2 pictures, one in the front, one in the back, so I just decided to do 2 strips, one at the top and one at the bottom, just so it doesn't like, look back onto anything. But yeah, because I love these pictures too much, and I was recently like just watching videos of IOI and it made me miss them so much, and it like just made me think of how badly they got treated. Like seeing 101, I'm happy for them, but IOI got done dirty. I think what messed them up was like the companies debuting groups while they were still in IOI, because if like they expected some of their like members to win it, they would like stick to the contract of like 1 year, like, and they didn't even get to that 1 year. I don't know, they deserved better, but I'm happy they are striving in their own groups now. I sort of saw me. She needs to debut soon. Hopefully JYP does it. But yeah, these have the white backgrounds on them too, just to make them look a bit neater. And then I managed to incorporate the Waterman with the Miss Me cards, because if I did that, the whole page would be covered in whole cards. And I find that pretty nice. I don't have a problem with it. Plus it saves me a sleeve, because if I kept the Miss Me cards on one, and like in one set, 2 members would be in one sleeve, and that kind of be like taking up a sleeve for no reason. So if I did it this way, I have an extra sleeve to use. And here we have Sejong, because Gugudan. I think I might collect maybe my favourite member or top 3, but I want to keep my IOI photo cards in like my IOI section, because I'm thinking of collecting Wiki Mickey as well, because I've been watching their variety show, I think that's what it's called, and I've like watched over 45 episodes in like 3 days. But to be fair, the episodes are like 10 minutes each, so I've really been liking them. I do have a bias in it already. I'm biased to Ellie, and yeah, Ellie or Rena, because it's not E. Yeah, but they'll probably be in here soon if I collect them. But yeah, Sejong, sorry. Yeah, she's here. I might put her in because she was an IOI and I don't think I'm going to collect her for Gugudan. I just managed to get her card in the album I got, which was the Act 2. I don't know if I'll collect them if I like pull a photocard, because Chiyoung at first was one of my biases in the IOI, and then like I didn't really like Daya as much, so I don't know if I'd buy their albums, and I don't think I would buy their photocards because they'd be expensive anyway. But I did want to, like, what I wanted to do with my IOI collection before was not like collect the group they were in, but like maybe put the members in the IOI area, but it kind of separates them from the group they're in, and I don't like that. But I think I'll just keep the Sejong card because yeah, because she's not in my top for Gugudan. I still don't know my actual favourites from Gugudan. I know one of them's I can't tell you honestly. I like Sally and Hyoyoung. I think that's her name. I'm gonna correct myself if I'm wrong, but I'm rambling. I'll try. I kind of want to make this fuller. That's why I'm quite talkative, because this is like a really small binder and it's quite sad. But yeah, in comparison to my good binder, like my normal one, that one's like really depressing. Yeah, so we'll go into boy groups now. So this one, I had to get a really big one because I wanted to incorporate all my boy groups in here. And I did drop, got 7. I don't know, I didn't find myself connecting to them as much as I did with these boy groups. And I'm thinking of maybe collecting maybe 1 or 2 more boy groups, because in comparison my boy group collection is tiny. Well, not tiny, there's loads of cards in here, but the amount of boy groups I collect is tiny in comparison to the amount of girl groups I collect. I just prefer girl groups more. And so the groups I'm thinking of collecting, not the whole group, but just the members I like. I'm thinking of collecting maybe a top 3 in Pentagon and my number 1 in NCT. I know how my NCT bias is. I didn't sleep on NCT, I've always listened to their songs, but like I was there when they debuted. I just didn't watch them enough to like stand them. I just really love their songs, but this year they were like releasing so much and I just couldn't keep up. I know that's a bad excuse, but I managed to find myself, since I was off for exam leave and I had the big space in between my second last and last exam, I watched loads of their videos, and I did not know why I didn't listen to Boss as much as I did, because I listened to Baby Don't Stop but I didn't watch Boss, and Boss is where I found my bias, and my bias is Jungwoo, and can I say I don't know how you pronounce it, Uyu, but yeah, he makes me soft. He makes me a soft stan. Not when he's on stage though. So yeah, I think I might just collect him because it might be easy, because he's just debuted in the group. I like 10 as well, but I really don't know. We'll see what happens, but yeah, so since this is in a binder, it's different to the ones I usually have, and it doesn't have the pockets for the inside. So I just put the stuff that I had in my previous binder in the front. So it's nothing different. I have my fixed LR and photo cards in here. So yeah, we'll start with BTS. And I apologise for the shadows. I think it's quite frustrating. So this is not updated at all. Don't think anyway, because I've not put tear in here yet. But I did manage to have set out the Oh I Really Like To photo cards. I've not put Dark and Wild in. I think it was because of the shortage of my sleeves, but I do have a few now, so I might do that. But yeah, I've put the white background on these ones. Nothing's changed for that. And I tested out the J-Hope one, but I've not. Let me just do that. There we go. But I've not done it with the other members. It's just because I didn't do any with the 4 pocket sleeves. It's mainly the 3 pocket sleeve ones and the 2 pocket sleeves and 3. Especially my red velvet one. I did a lot with my red velvet, but I didn't do any 4 pocket sleeves. So I tested out the size, and I still need to figure out what I want to do. So yeah, I still only have 3 here. And then HYH part 2. Nothing's changed for that. And then yeah. See, this one was too big. But I put them in here anyway because I'm still missing the two Polaroids from this release. I've been missing them for a while, but I did put one in Jungkook. I don't think it's that bad because you're only hiding the signature, and I don't know, I don't have a problem with it really. So I still need Jimin's dope card. I've seen it online, but it's kind of expensive. But it would be good to complete this set because it's really pretty. I love the colours. And then, oh, I really love this so much. It looks so pretty. So this is the Wings Polaroids. Despite the quality of the cards, I really love these. It was one of the quickest for me to complete as well for some reason. And then here we have You Never Walk Alone. I think I've said You'll Never Walk Alone. It's just because it's a quote in Scotland. You'll never walk alone instead of just you. But yeah, so sorry if I said you'll. I just need Jungkook's. It's amazing seeing this. I love the colours on these photo cards as well. I don't know, just the vibrant colours of the hair and I don't know, it's really pretty. And then I have Love Yourself. And I have J-Hope's old version. This is really sad. And then these are just the 2017 season greetings. Just need RM. I do have an extra Jun. I can trade that. And here is the 2015 live on stage epilogue. I have Yoongi still, and I still have to get his 2016 one. It's kind of like right opposite. It's like swapped because I need these 2 members I have here for this one, and I need his for this one. It's like if I only had them all. But yeah, I love these. I don't know why people hated on his egg hair. I actually really liked it. I don't know if it was just like my style or not, but I actually liked how it was cut. And I also love Two Hands. Red hair boy. I don't know, it was just really pretty. I was happy I was there for that comeback. So next are Japanese photo cards. I've gotten somewhere because I managed to completely run ones. I love his cards so much. I'm only collecting my top 3 for Japanese cards. I figured that'd be easier for me. And then group ones, I've not put every single Japanese release, but just the Japanese releases I have of the photo cards. Just to explain myself there. Because I know I don't have all the releases like in place here. And then here is the zip code 22920. I'm actually quite happy with what I have because I only need quite a few, honestly. And I do have loads of the other members if anyone's interested in like, wanting to trade, because I have loads of Jimin, well, I don't have loads of Jimin, I have loads of Jimin, no, I have loads of Jin and J-Hopes. Yeah, so I think they're still in my sale video. Some of the cards aren't available, but most of the zip code ones are. It's just I've sold off some of the like got some ones and stuff, but these ones are still available, the ones I'm talking about for this set. And then the onstage epilogue, I put this little strip here to separate it. Nothing's changed with that. And then just random things here. And I've got like the little white backdrop for that. And then EXO, okay, sorry if there's like a shadow in the corner, that's my knee. So for EXO, I'm really unsure if I want to collect all 9 members still, because there's so many releases for EXO, and I do love them. I would just say they're not as, like, I don't know. I think it's just because the lack of feeding we're getting. I don't know, I don't follow them as much like as like any of the other groups I collect for boy groups. I don't know, I feel it's like quite a challenge for me, but I like the collection I have. It's just really frustrating because they have so many releases. So I don't know if I just want to keep on collecting Chen, top 3, or just collecting all 9 members, because I have loads of photo cards from other members that aren't Chen. But yeah, I have one EXO photo card, which is great because I've always used to just have girl here. But hopefully I have Chen's coming in soon. It's just because it was a trade from New York. No, not New York. Why am I saying New York? It was just a trade from USA, and I don't know if it's arrived yet. And yeah, I should have other things before EXO, which is Mama. I just want to like make the sleeves insert things. So that's my excuse for that. And here is Girl, Sunny, Shimin and Sehen. And version B, still have Chins. And then the group cards, these are so cute. Overdose, just need lace still. I think this set would be so pretty if I finished it. But like it looks so nice just now. In Exodus Korean version, I managed to get Dio's version for that, so it's kind of looking fuller. You know how like the difference one photo card can make to a page is like so fulfilling. I don't know, it just makes it look like you're nearly completed it, and the feeling of completing a set, like see my twice. I was so happy when I completed my twice like sets, even though I'm not finished all of them. It's just really, it feels really good. So there's the Chinese version for Exodus, and then Love Me Right, Korean, feels that. And then Chinese version, I still need 3 photo cards for. Sing For You, I managed to get Chen's Korean, because Korean version is the white version. I know there's 2 versions, but the photo cards are the same. I just think it would be nice to have both versions. And then Chinese. This one, I have more for this one than I do Korean. But I do really love the Sing For You Christmas album. And then Monster, I recently got, well, I got in January, I got Kai's Monster version. And look at this. I actually forgot what member. I think it was Chanyeol's, because I remember having this one. I think it was Chanyeol's I added to this one. So I just need 2 for this, which is, I keep on forgetting that. Oh, but that's good. And then Lotto, I recently got Chen's Korean one. And then nothing's changed for the rest of this. And then For Life, version A. Version B. And then The War. So yeah, this is like where I have most of my trend ones. And then this is for Universe. I have 2 pockets for this, so I've actually prepared. I've just not put the sleeves on. So I have Xiaomin and Suho's. And then for Hey Mama, not adding anything to this, but for Blooming Day, I don't know how I'm going to set up, because I think it would be nice if I can show it spelling Blooming Days. I think that's what it spells out anyway, because there's 4 cards for each member. I don't know. I remember thinking it when it came out, but I've still not got the album. I've just really read about any albums, honestly. And especially I'm going to be moving out soon, so I can't really order loads of stuff to my house. Yeah, because I don't want it coming after we've moved, and I don't know I've received it or not. But I'm trying my trades because they can kind of come in soon. So yeah, that's just a random sticker set I got. And then I still haven't done it, but I really want to put Chen Page, just because I have quite a few of his cards that are like album cards. I think it would be nice to kind of just like separate it off to show my Chen collection. I think it would be pretty. He looks so gorgeous in this picture. And Hannah Season Greetings Sandy. And can we talk about these photos? I had me shook. So I just put the white background in this as well. I really like how it just makes it a bit neater. But my collection isn't all neat, it's just some of them are neat. But yeah, these pictures are gorgeous. And then A4 pictures. I was gonna say posters, but they're not posters. Photos. A4 photos. So this is the Love Me Right, and then Universe. So then we have 17. I kind of changed the layout to 17. I'll talk about it when we go through it. So here we have Joshua. I am debating whether or not just to collect all of his, well, not every single one, but like more, like as much as I can for him. And then my other members I'm collecting just collect their album ones, just because I find it a bit easier. I would find it a bit easier, and it'd be less stress because I can just focus on his other cards instead of like his and 4 other members' cards. But I think it would be easier if I just focus on his other ones. Okay, so I don't know what I was doing here. I was thinking of maybe just leaving this blank and then putting the 3 versions here, or either putting the lenticular card here and then the 2 versions here. I think I'll change it whenever I get the cards. But as I said, I can't keep up with 17 because they have too many releases, and when they do release something, there's like 4 copies, 4 versions. And I'm surprised I even have the 3 versions for AL1 album versions. But yeah, so these are the teenage ones. I don't have any of his cards for that, and then the director's cut, and then he just made a Japanese debut. And so here's going to be his little Polaroid from the repackage, very nice, and then like the paddle from Going 17, and then behind that is going to be the postcard for for AL1, and then the standee maybe, if it fits in here. I don't know if it will or not. And then here is his concert cards. Nothing has changed from here, and I'm just hoping to get his other concert cards that I don't have, or just any other like Polaroid type cards that I don't have of his. Like the ones I'm quite missing. I'm missing quite a few actually. I don't know if I'll collect Japanese as well, like the Japanese concert cards. The trading cards, I think they're called. But yeah, I just managed to put his HMB here. And then from here on, my other 4 members I'm collecting, and how beautiful is this? I have the 2 versions for Junghan. I managed to find someone who wanted to trade with me, so he's the only one who I have the black version for, and I'm not complaining, he looks gorgeous. Okay, and then we have, oh, I shouldn't have done that, oh my god. And then we have Jun. Rosie and Dino. Okay, so let me explain how I'm setting this up. It's kind of similar to Luna. I'm doing it by age order, and since there's 4 members in collecting instead of 3, it's quite awkward, because if it was 3 members I would just do the 3 here, but I quite like the method I'm using for this one. Oh my god. Sorry, so for Boys B, since there's 2 versions, it's quite good because it will be all on 1 page. So it's from age order, and then I reverse it from here, just because I think it looks good if the same members in this row, because it would look weird if it was Junghan, or I don't know. It'll look nice once it's coming together. And then great, because I can use these bookmarks for the 4 pocket sleeves. And I still only have Dino. And for very nice, here's like an example of like his versions will be in the same row. And then for Make-A-Wish, well, going 17, I only have Jun's Make-A-Wish. It's quite awkward because there's 3 versions for this and then 3 versions for AL1, but 3 plus 3 is 6 obviously, and so like it only turns out to be 3 9 pocket sleeves. So yeah, I think it goes quite good. So got a few cards. I managed to get Dino's version 3 for AL1, and then I got Woozie's Make the 17. And then the postcards for AL1, I have Junghan. The reason why I have 2 here is because this is a Japanese version. I managed to get the Japanese album for him. And then hopefully I'm getting Woozie. The trader hasn't like talked to me about it, but she says she has the Woozie postcard, so hopefully I can trade with her. And then we have Teenage. I have Junghan's green and white version, and then I don't have any other cards. But these are the concert cards for Jun and Dino. I don't know if I'll keep on collecting these, but I might just keep them because they're really pretty photos. So I have his Boys Wish, and then Dino's Boys Wish, and then the Encore concert, I think this is. Shane and Diamond, sorry. And then I have Dino's, and I have Woozie and Dino's HMB. So we go into this, because this is where my other 17 stuff is. I just place that on top. So I just have the postcards and just inserts you get from the albums. I did put these in here at first, but it made it bulky and it kind of was kind of overflowing, and there's enough in the big binder anyway, so I just managed to separate them just because give it some space. That fixed things falling out there. So yeah, these are really pretty. And love them letter. Oops. So it's nice to have them. It would be like lovely to have them with the 17 quote cards, but bulks up the whole folder, and I don't want that to happen. So next is Vicks. This one I've still not done changed, it's in my old format. Yeah. So I put the white background on this. I think it looks really nice. So we have NCD cover thing for Rock Your Body. And these are just blank because I don't want to write on them because they're going to be used anyway. They're fine with if it's like these ones, but not if it's like something I'm going to use, because I'm just going to take out these ones anyway because it's just a replacement for the photocard. So, now I have hooks. Oops. And then here, it's just the insert for the two older members for On and On. And then, if I can zoom in a bit, I kind of, since this is double-sided, because there's two versions, I kind of like, it's not nice, but I just tested it out because this by itself leaves a lot of gaps, but it's quite hard because I can't just do two strips because there'll be gaps here. So I didn't have enough. I cut it inaccurately and it's left a little bit of space, but if I can do it a bit nicer, it'll look decent. But it was just because there was two, I didn't want to cover one up. Okay, so onto the photo cards now. We have Error. This setup has changed, just like my Red Velvet 6 photo card one, because they had a group one. So instead of putting 3 photo cards here and 3 photo cards here, I just managed to put 2 in each section, layer, I don't know what to call these, level, I don't know. Just because I think having it kind of looks a bit more full instead of like leaving a whole row empty, because I can just put little inserts in here. Something similar to my Red Velvet one, but that's still in progress. I don't know if that's going to go through or not, but I'm kind of thinking of it like that if I do manage to put in the little inserts, because as you can see the chained up ones behind it, and that's because I swapped it. Instead of having these 2 here, they're there, and then instead of having these 2 there, they're there, just so it's like spices up a little bit. And that's what I might do with G-Idol. So that's the chained up version. And then the Freedom version, I found Leo's, that's pending in a trade, so I'm so happy I have that. Well, hopefully I do. I'm so happy I'll have it because I think his is quite expensive, but it will look really nice because that means I'll just need Ken's. It's getting heavier. And then for the contract and the instructions, I have N's full set, Leo's instructions maybe, yeah, Ken's instructions, and I have a space for Ravi and Hongbin, and I have Hyuk, his contract. So going back to this, you might have seen the I didn't put this for Error, but these are the Error booklets. I have 3 oldest members. I have N, Leo and Ken. And then for the photo books, I don't know if I'll collect these, but it's nice to have. So this is the darker version, is the chained up version, I think. Yeah. So this is Ken's. I have 2 of his versions for the photo books. And then this Freedom version. This Freedom version is Hyuk's, I think. Because I got this photo book with the signed copy I got from eBay. So that came as a set. It's great. So that's all the other fixed things that aren't in this binder. This one. So now we go into the trilogy, which is really pretty folk cards. So these are the Zealous ones, and then for the Hades, I managed to finish it. I think I got home bins, and it's complete. It's pretty. And I have the M-Wave card here. I think I'll put that somewhere else, but it's sitting there just now. And then for Kratos, still only have 2 members. And then since I've not got any of the other albums, I've not put anything in here, so it goes on to Japanese cards. And these are the other Japanese cards. So I have Leo, Hongbin, and Hyuk. These are new. I recently got them at the start of May. And then I got the Darkest Angel ones. I recently got Hongbin and Ken. Ooh, I just need the Ravi and Hyuk now to complete this set. And then I have Hyuk's Depend on Me. I put this in here because this was a new set I got, and I don't know if I'll collect other members because I don't really see these cards a lot. It looks really pretty though. Okay, so these, I've not changed the setup for these for some reason. But yeah, these are the 2017 season 13s. And then the standy things, and then here's the Vix Travel Diary stickers. And I took this out because it was in my room, but it was the standee you got from Vix Travel Diary. So it was like a pop-up one. But I just put it away because I think it'd be nice in my collection. And these all have the white backdrops, which is great. And just random insert things. I should fix these. And then LR, nothing. And then Taemin, nothing's changed with him. I still only have the cards I managed to get in the album. Then the postcard. Yeah, and that's the boy groups.